Hello. Hello, 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 hello. I'm back. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm here. Let me pinch myself just to make sure. Yep, I'm here. So, Messy, where's Mama Bear? You stole her from me. She said she had to go call you. And now she's nowhere to be found. I know you're here. She said she had to call you. And I said, okay, well, I'm going to go set this up. And then we're going to go live. And that's the last time I spoke to her. I don't know. It's just me and you. There ain't nobody else here. So I guess it ain't important to talk about right now. I just want to remind her that I'm live. She didn't call you? Oh boy, that means we no sooner got off the phone if somebody else called her first. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, I'm glad you think you know, but she needs help with a lot of things. It's a mama bear. I need some dabs in my life today. Hello, how are you? Welcome to the Sideways Twisted Show. We're all just a little twisted here. It's Twisted Thursday. See what I tell you? She says, okay, everything is uploading and installing now. Maybe we shouldn't have set this for 4:30. Maybe we should have set it for a little bit later. Right, right, right. They definitely were some really good pics of the birthday dinner. I forgot all about even telling her that. You looked like you had fun. Y'all were smiling, like everybody was happy in your pictures. Shoot, those are the best pictures to get when everybody is smiling and having a good time. It kept kicking you out. I don't know. It's Restream. It does what it wants. It's YouTube. Oh, mama, mama, mama. It's still 51 degrees here. It's such a beautiful day. And Connie didn't come back. I wonder where she went. My grandson got a gift certificate for a local restaurant. He says, I'll take chicken tenders to go, laugh out loud. Yep, most definitely chicken tenders to go. I love me some chicken. I'm, I love chicken. Gotta be the best meat in the world. Hmm. I wonder if I could call Mama, if y'all would be able to hear her talking. Not even sure if anybody else is live right now. Ugh. So how many? Hello, Suzette. How many times has it been a Penske truck compared to a U-Haul? I was actually thinking about that since the last live ended. Um, and how did he get there in 2018 to pick up or drop off Hunter? And how did he get there in 2019 to pick up or drop off Hunter? I'm kind of curious. I mean, if he went in 2018 to pick up and drop off his son, and he went in 2019 to pick up and drop off his son, I only know about how his son got home in 2019. How did he get there the rest of the time? Yeah, I've completely lost track too. But I'm actually curious because there's stories about a Penske truck and stories about the U-Haul truck. Did he ever take a moving truck at another time to Tennessee when he either went to pick up Hunter or drop Hunter off either in 2018 or 2019? I mean, if you made several trips and different types of moving trucks, I'm sure you could get confused about which truck it was on what trip. I could understand that. So it had me wondering if, he had actually used a moving truck at another time to either pick him up or drop him off. There's always a video coming out. I don't know, I was just thinking, it was just curiosity as to, you know, how many times he actually took a moving truck compared to how many times he's actually been in Tennessee. I wonder if Mom is even listening to me. She's waiting for the computer to do something. Oh, never mind. I guess she needs the computer and the phone to both do it. Damn. Garfield. Hi, I just watched Constant Sue and a replay of Chris and Mama last year called Chris, Come Out and Play. You caught AH and so much. Yep, yep. Oh, I'm not gonna knock it, okay? Chris was good. She was good at getting Andrew to talk, to get Andrew to open up. There are some good qualities about Chris. So, Messy, are you the one that said you were supposed to get snow tonight? I thought that might have been you. See, that's the thing. We have heard about these people before, but it was so long ago and so forgotten, and things have been removed since then. But all this was there. All of it was said at the beginning, but they weren't important facts and nobody paid attention, nobody picked up. I'm just gonna say, I'm worried for the two girls in that house with him alone. Wow. Yeah, right? I don't know. And why keep it such a hush hush? If there's nothing going on, it should not be that big of a secret. Hey Rhonda, Mama Bear just recently got back home. We had scheduled to go live at the half hour mark to finish going over the Purple Phoenix interview with Andrew Hiltz, and we are waiting for Mama's computer to finish updating right now so that she can come live. I will be right back, chat. Yes, 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 yes. And like I had said earlier, when Mama was away, and I had just got done telling Mama on the phone before I went live again, that even if I could replay that live, she's never watched that. So I wouldn't want to do that without her anyhow. I mean, the whole point of bringing it to her attention was to make her aware of that she had never seen. And, then I went over and asked Purple while she was live this morning, hey, can we have permission to play this? And Purple said, yeah, play anything that I have, anything at all. Just give me recognition and drop my links. All right, no problem. We can definitely do that. Hey, how are you?
Hey, peoples! I got both of them going. I'm trying to finish this one up on this side. So
Okay,
I'll
that's
be in and out of the live, but I've got this side pulled up.
okay.
So how's everybody doing since we reconvened? I have been trying to get back. I really have.
I know you have, and I was just going over, like I had already told you and them before, like there's no way that if you haven't seen this, I'm gonna sit here and play it without you. So
Yeah, I ain't seen it. I'd be mad. I'd be like, what? I'd be mad at all y'all. Y'all be grounded.
we'd
So
all
y'all,
be grounded.
yeah.
Would we be in the corner with our noses touching the wall?
Yes, 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 yes. Nose it, toes it, ma'ams. Yeah.
The dogs are sleeping right now, Garfield. You really just missed it. They had like a 40-minute clip out of the last live. I just sat here and let them go at it. They were just loving it.
Oh, damn.
The dogs, you know how they get, Mama. They right on top of me
Yeah.
playing. So
Well, mine's quiet right now. They don't know you're on here.
yeah, they all sleeping right now.
It's been crazy. All right, so let's rock this mother of monkeys with his ugly ass forehead self. Is he big mad at us yet, by the way? Is he still big mad? We ready? Let's see what my speed is. Wait, message. Y'all, I got all kinds of buttons going over here. I just got your message. We're waiting.
Really? You just got that shit?
Yeah, just now.
You might
All
want
right,
to do something about your
phone.
delay there.
Well, you got to remember, I got all this devices going right this second, at this current moment.
But.
Like, Bob, you see, Diesel heard you.
I know.
All right, let's rock it, y'all.
Yes, let's go back.
Okay, where are we
No,
going back to?
I guess like 10 minutes before the 1 hour mark, 5 minutes before the 1 hour mark.
To a commercial. Again, all credits go to.
I was not trying to take over your stream, honey.
Oh, here we go with my blood push again. I was trying to take over too much shit. Here we go.
Oh no, you're fine. Like I said, I had nothing planned this morning, so. In all honesty, I was just surprised Ziggy was still on. I was like, oh my god, that is awesome. Right. I'm not
450.
understanding how.
Huh?
Rhonda Moon says 450. What's at
That's the beginning.
450? Yeah, that's way at the beginning.
I know we were at the 1 hour and 6 minute or 1 hour and 4 minute or 1 hour and 6 minute mark when I left.
No, Starlight says 1 hour, 6 minutes, and 10 seconds is exactly
Yep,
where we were.
yep. So I
But they were
backtracked 50
they were
minutes.
asked they were asking if you could backtrack a couple minutes in the last live, and I was like, oh, I'll have to ask her when she comes up. Oh, hey, Two Old Crows sent you an email. I believe that's the email that you and I talked about already this morning.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody else with the letter C.
Girl, let me tell y'all what. Let me tell you what. You mentioned email. I have to tell you this before I forget real quick. So do not forget what you said. Okay?
Okay.
I have to send this email to you. OMG. Please don't let me forget y'all.
Rhonda says, I thought we were talking about the time right now when she said 450 because it is 450 on the East Coast.
I'm sorry. I did not mean to interrupt you guys, but if I didn't tell you, I'd forget, and y'all know my memory. But I've got to send you this email.
Okay, but listen to me. Somebody in our live chat with the first name that starts with a C
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
sent you an email with a bunch of pictures.
That's what I was just talking about.
Okay. So
Okay.
both of those people sent you emails. Okay. We got this.
Yeah. I was like, Ooh, I need to be home. Ooh, and I'm trying to rush, and they forgot the damn power cord to it. So we had to turn all the
Yep,
way around, go all the way back to
yep,
get the power cord.
yep. That's what took so long. We'll
All
go,
right.
we'll go with that, and not the fact that from
What?
December 27th until January 3rd, Wendy's bacon double cheeseburgers, if you order through the app, are only a penny.
I told Cattle King I saw that somewhere. Somebody told me that this morning. He's
That's
like,
I
where
told
was
you about this morning. I'm all about some junior bacon cheeseburgers for a penny. All I got to
he's
do is order it
arguing with
through
me
the app.
behind it? I'm like, yes.
I'm a fat kid, people. If there's a deal going on and it concerns food, I probably got the coupon clipped. Like I am straight up the fat kid.
Wow. All right, let's rock it.
That video could get me in trouble. It's just a child playing on her bed, throwing money at a fake fireplace, throwing Monopoly money at a fake fireplace. I'm not understanding that. And she's a messy
For when it's fire.
child. I mean,
No,
there's nothing wrong with that. She's 8.
because he didn't. Nobody realized that she was actually playing with a lighter until it was brought to his attention that his then 8-year-old was in the bedroom playing with fire, like real fire.
Wow. And where was
Like
he? On the ladder?
who who knows? No, this is before the whole he ever
Oh.
came onto his YouTube channel or anything like that.
Oh, damn.
His youngest literally had a video up sitting there playing with fire with lighters and fire.
Oh, yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Well,
You got to come to YouTube to find out that your kid's on YouTube. That's kind of messed up.
hey, I can't say nothing about that.
Uh,
Let's see if it transfers. It just restarted. Okay.
years old. I just looked at it, by the way.
Jim, you just got to click the link that I put in there, and it should bring you right to StreamYard to get on.
Kaylin, if you will excuse me 1 second, please.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll be right.
Is this where he found out?
that is literally where he found out
How old
that
was
his
she?
then seven going on 8
She
was
wouldn't have
sitting.
no phone. More or less no internet.
Now, and keep in mind the video when it is brought to his attention, the video is already a year old.
Oh no.
Yeah,
See, I thought everybody was lying about that.
no,
Shit.
that was a real there was a real video of her doing that.
Oh my god, because I was like, no, that didn't happen. Well, yeah, y'all were right. Damn,
Oh,
man. My kids wouldn't even that young. Come on, man.
my kids didn't even have a YouTube channel at 7, 8.
Hell no, mine didn't even know you was in. Yours is on there making videos. Ooh.
Back. I'm gonna go grab a shirt.
I'm just saying, she wouldn't have no damn internet, no game system. She wouldn't have shit.
Hello, Bone Collector. How are you?
Hello.
They're all talking about how he needs to put a shirt on, and ironically, he's going to go put a shirt on.
Okay. So, I mean, there's
Look, y'all. If y'all look at the fish tank, when I hit the play button again, you'll see it's right here. Ready?
I'm not sure of what Mr. Andrew has said before.
That's his screen.
So, thank you all for asking questions. Please continue to ask them, and
What's he looking at on the other side?
I'll highlight the ones I see.
I see right here's where the panel is.
Because, I mean, if there's a question, and if we can get an answer, any little bit helps in this case to find her and bring her home.
Read your comment from earlier. Kiddo says, how's the dog? You so quiet.
Okay, I'm sorry. Well, see, okay, wait, I can't. Okay, yeah. Now that Messy's saying that, and I'm sitting here thinking they were 9.
Was they 9?
Yeah, they were 9 when they started their YouTube channels.
Mine still didn't have YouTube or none of that until after they were teenagers.
And now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, like, no, they were 9, but they were living with their father at the time, and he started their channels. I had nothing to do with it.
Oh, it's Garfield.
But like their actual what they do now and everything like that, none of that started until they were 14 years old.
Right. I know. I hear.
Hi, hi. She's on the phone, not at the door.
Are you sure of that?
I'm
I may
telling
be
you,
at Walmart near you.
not today.
You're right. It's cold as shit outside. I tried to go home. I was trying to
Dude,
get home.
it just dropped to 49 here.
Like, girl, I don't even think it got out of below Antarctica here. Shit. Okay.
Mama, please read my earlier comment.
I know. I tried to look for it. I couldn't see it. That's why I asked him what it was. What it said.
Hi, I just watched Constant Sue and a replay of Chris and Mama last year called Chris Come Out. There we go. Chris Come Out and Play. You caught Andrew in so much.
Oh yeah, I'm always catching Andrew in his bullshit.
Then Garfield says, am just gonna say, am worried for 2 girls in that house with him alone.
Mm-hmm.
Then Garfield says, Kiddo says how the doggos, they're quiet. Well, they're not quiet now, are they, Garfield? Then Garfield says, hi, Mama Bear. And I think that's it.
Okay. Well, hi.
And then Garfield says, Mama, please read my comments. Well, I just read them. That's the same thing, isn't it?
That'll work. You're so crazy. My son was wild child. He woke up at 2 a.m. and the fire alarm went off. I looked and saw my 1-year-old bent over in his onesie lighting. I thought, oh my God, no. That's
Ooh,
scary.
yeah, that definitely is scary.
I don't even know how I would react. Like, yeah, I don't know. That would.
Supposedly, all those animals didn't come about until after they got back to New York.
Love
Except,
them animals.
except, if I'm to believe that, then where did the cat come from that they gave Hunter?
Yeah. Well, he said it come from that one litter. But that's the case. No, it would have been big enough to take. And what
Nah,
now is that
man.
little cat? He'd already lit 2 piles and on his third. Is he a fireman? I mean, my son wanted to grow up to be a fireman when he done that. But he didn't do that. What you're talking about as bad as yours did. He'd go outside and, like, a little bitty grass fire. But now he's a welder, so. You ready?
Every day. I swear it's like the same time every day.
Home, so I will do the best I can. And like I said, if anybody wants to come up, all they got to do is just hit the link and come on up. Show me their face. Oh, I deleted that room. Oh, Zig, you're not a mod in here? What the heck? So,
I gotta call another. All right, later.
See, you went put clothes on.
Well, what is it on?
okay. Looks like he has daddy duties to tend to for the moment. So, let's see. I just wish everyone would start being honest. Summer deserves that. Yeah, Summer does deserve that. Try and get in touch with Justin and keep him talking. Okay, love, not a problem. So, yeah, Ziggy did her all-nighter. That's the old Ziggy we know. Yeah, I fell asleep a couple times, woke up, and I'm like, oh, Ziggy's still on. Oh, you're welcome, Ziggy. So, yeah, it's just... And I'm excited to hear more about her giveaway. I did fall asleep, so I'm going to have to go back and check that part out because I did that. Yeah, I did fall asleep for a couple hours here and a couple hours there. I mean, I was there the whole time in spirit, and my YouTube was open and playing the whole time, but I was in Dreamland a few times. Oh, good morning, Jam.
Hey, girl.
Right there. Right
girl.
there. She just said it all. Okay? You don't know how many people get views every night just because I leave
They
my
sleep.
phone open. Because I be sleeping, so they're getting my view.
Damn.
There are creators that I specifically put on for a good night's rest.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. So guess what, y'all? Whatever I hit on that side over there, it worked. It's on the other computer. It worked.
Two old crows. She literally works 12-hour days. Literally 12-hour days. That woman works hard for what he doesn't do.
Hey, Lisa B. Yeah, it could be me and him being living in my house like that. You know that?
What?
It couldn't be me, him living in my house and him doing that shit.
Nah, man.
I don't give a damn because you broke. You ain't got no job. You got to have something. And evidently you ain't got no good name because, you know, you only got one kid with her. So something going on. But you wouldn't talk to my kids and none of that shit. Not like that. No. You wouldn't treat them like that. No. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. I don't get that part. We need to figure that part out. Huh.
You finish my question.
Oh, sorry.
You went to a house in Tennessee 14, 12,
My fingernail is like broken, so I'm standing.
14 hours from your home to stay in a house that you didn't know where it was or an address to it or anything like that?
I didn't personally know.
So
My brother Jeff had it all set up. I seen what it looked like. I just didn't have the address.
Well, can your brother Jeff show the receipts on the house that he had set up? Because I would not leave my home in New York to go to a house that I didn't even know where it was, the address, or anything at all about it other than a picture. Not even to go on.
That's right, Jam 420. Tell me.
I would have
Okay,
him.
hang on, guys. I gotta address something in the chat. Hang on one second.
Yep.
There is absolutely no children's names to be dropped in this chat whatsoever.
Thank you.
So this is the first and only warning anybody will get. Do not put any minor children's names in my chat, please.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mods, if you see it, delete them and kick them out. They're not getting more than one warning. So this is your first and final warning.
Thank you very much.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I have to ask. Every single lie this man does, right? He can't be still. We know that, right? But why does he always move his tongue from side to side like he's some kind of fucking lizard?
I don't know, but I, who am reptilian, do not claim that as one of my species.
I mean, I've always wanted to ask him that, but I just didn't want to hurt his feelings. I really want to know that answer.
He
Why?
always got a tongue thing going on.
Always, no matter who is on that phone.
Always. And watch him. The more that you know that he's lying, the more the tongue is out the mouth, licking the lips.
Yes,
It's kind of like that yawn thing with age, but Andrew
yes,
got a tongue thing.
the behavior. Yes,
I'm sure his wife would be liking that.
that's got to be the only thing he got going.
Gotta be.
Because that's the only damn thing he got going is that map running.
Oh shit, Mama, you missed it earlier. I was in here talking to Connie about the pink or the red panty obsession.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I did.
Shit. Oh shit! I had to go back.
I definitely was talking to Connie about those red panties and that red lingerie.
So what'd she say?
That's why I was trying to get her up on panel.
I know. I seen it to her like you told me to. Got my fingernail broken. It's driving me crazy. And no, I don't know where the fingernail file is. So yes, I went and got a piece of sandpaper.
Well, you know sandpaper works for everything, including shaving, right?
Well, I'm not trying that on my legs.
I'm telling you, that little sand buffer thing they sell to buff the sand off your legs, that
Oh yeah,
shit really, really works.
yeah. This is a sheet of sandpaper though. It's the only thing I found. And that fingernail was like real sharp, and I can't deal with that. I'll be done in a second. Okay, I'm better.
Yeah, all about the baking soda, all about the baking soda. The very
Yeah,
first, listen, the very first time that Andrew ever said anything about that song in a group chat, I called him right out in front of everybody. And Mom was like, wait,
it
what you talking about? I was like, oh, do you not know? I educated Mama real quick.
and she figured out I was playing stupid. Kevin Gates played a lot of that. Hang on. Oh, y'all go ahead and talk. Hang on. Oh shit, where's my button?
Just push play. Why don't you just push play?
For that. And to the person that brought that to my attention, thank you very much. I did not know about that at all. Her mom will deal with it when she gets home. But no,
But no, it was never dealt with.
I have Jeff produce evidence of the house, but right now, like I said, there is court proceedings going on with that.
With the house?
Yes.
I thought it was with the U-Haul.
No. The U-Haul, we have receipts and everything for. He's going back through to get everything.
Okay, so the U-Haul, as we're all told again, and Jeff's going to get receipts for the U-Haul, but he's already in court proceedings for his money tied up into the house. But still, there's no address to this? How are you buying a house, moving to said house, lost said house, go to court about said house, but there's no address? I don't know. Something about spending a lot of money and a lot of time and energy to go to a house where there's no address. But he saw pictures, he said.
On that, along with gas receipts and whole nine. It was kind of a surprise thing when it jumped into the whole talking about Jose thing. Because I just told
Yeah.
come up because I told him just come on up on chat and hang out and whatnot, like I usually do. except for the last week. Last week, yeah, it kind of got hectic. And I forgot to tell him to
and
be
I
careful. People are
forgot.
gonna
He stumbles so much. Like I forgot. Him and that
That's
CSL, like he's got CSL. Like I'm a pro at procrastination. He is the pro at CSL because he can't remember shit.
that's the liabilities. He got liabilities.
Yeah.
He got no jobity. He got liabilities.
start asking questions. So that's my fault. Your receipt is prior to yes, and because we got the vehicles from up here.
No, Two Old Crows. He's
We
literally
got the
sitting in
U-Haul
his
and
dining room. That's the dining room to his old apartment.
the vehicle from up here. Everything was prior to it because we got it all from up here in New York. And at that time, it was kind of hectic even doing that due to the factor of COVID.
Here we go with COVID.
Andrew, how many people were going down to live in the house? It was only going to be.
I'm losing service.
It was good. Jose was only going to be there for a little while, not long, because he was just passing through, so to speak. And it was going to be my two kids, my wife and I, my brother Jeff and his girlfriend and her. I got a stinking count. 4 kids.
I think that
So
you said it was 6 kids.
it was. Let me see. She has 3 boys, 1 girl. I have my 2 girls. Yeah, that's 6 kids altogether. My 2 plus her 4. That's 6.
Not a drama, Nana.
Her 3 boys would share a room.
Not a drama, Nana says. Since he's had his channel, has he moved 3 times? No. Since he's had his channel, he has only moved once. And if you take his landline and do a search, it still shows up the other address. So I don't even know if he's really moved that one time. Because the landline is still registered to the past address, not the new address. Wouldn't you have moved your landline with you if you moved? Just saying. You'd think. But no, I don't know. But he definitely has not moved 3 times since his channel. Once, if that. Yes, I love it when ICU calls him out.
Yes. We're ready.
Oh, he's all the time moving all the time moving from room to room to room. It's a new office space. Gotta set up the new office space. He actually did lives back in the beginning when he would move from room to room to have a new office space.
All that office space. He's had enough money to build.
I don't know, I watched this man do lives with a fish tank. I watched him do lives watching the April the turtle swim around.
Hey, I got a question when we're done with forehead
Yep,
here.
that's exactly what he said. 2 girls per room, 2 boys per room, then another boy and girl, 4 bedrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what was your question?
Remind me to ask y'all something. I need some input. I gotta have
Okay.
try to have it done by 7:30 on this. But
Okay.
I'll have to dig on that tonight.
Okay.
So, but I need y'all's help. But it ain't got nothing to do with none of this here. Nothing to do with the case or none of that.
Okay. Back to the case.
Her daughter and our daughters would have shared a room, and we would have had obviously the adults would have had their own rooms.
Do you know the basic vicinity of where the house is located? I mean, the
All I knew
street.
it was about like all I knew it was about a 10-minute drive from the UO from the storage unit.
Where were you?
What did he say? What did he start to say? The what? Could have swore he started to say the U-Haul.
I could have said it. I could have swore he was gonna say Walmart.
Maybe.
The house
We
is
will see.
located. I mean, the
All I
street.
knew it was about like all I knew it was about a 10-minute drive from the UO from the
The U-Haul.
The U-Haul.
10-minute drive from the U-Haul. My damn pen.
So where was the
That's right down
U-Haul?
the road from that damn storage unit. That U-Haul place is down the road from that storage unit there.
Okay.
You sleep?
Okay. What about this?
Hmm.
What if they took a Penske truck from New York to Tennessee one way because they were to move there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the two extra drivers were to take the van and the car back to New York. But the Penske truck was a one-way truck, so they drove it from New York to Tennessee. Then, what if they found out later in the day that the house fell through and they had no choice but to go back to New York, so then they rented a U-Haul from Tennessee to New York?
Hmm.
What if they really had rented both a Penske and a U-Haul during this trip?
Because I think he would have said something about that to start with. Because then that would have been a perfect,
He would
cover.
have said something about a traffic stop concerning Penske and trafficking
Well,
of drugs and children from the start too, if there was
yeah, he
truth
would
to
have said
that.
that. Yeah, you're right.
I'm just saying, what if? Because we don't know anything. Sometimes it's a Penske truck, sometimes it's a U-Haul. Today it's a U-Haul, but tomorrow he'll do a live rebuttaling. No, 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 it was a Penske truck.
Yeah, no, he rebuttals his own fucking lies. I think it's,
The fathead is under there chewing something. Oh.
okay, so let me look up on this one. U-Haul.
See, that's what I'm saying. I mean, like, he didn't tell us, but what if they did take a Penske down and then a U-Haul back? I mean, that would make the only sense of why he's confused on if it was a Penske or a U-Haul. Hell, you know what? I bet you tomorrow it's going to be a budget movement truck.
Uh-huh.
The budget moving trucks.
Wow.
Shoot. Okay. I can't believe any of it. Hence why I'm trying to like compare what he said with what he said to see if any of it makes any sense.
Let's see. Roll down computer. So that might be there.
Look, that guy up there on the screen that Drago Luke guy, he's very sus to me. The company that makes them. U-Hauls are white with orange bands and Penske's are yellow with a blue band. It's
Yep.
the company that makes them, the color of the company, nothing. They're both a moving company truck. Just like Budget is a moving company truck. And Budgets are white with a great big blue B. That
Yep.
doesn't stand for Bitcoin.
Well, the storage place there, Store More Mini Storage, also rents U-Hauls.
Yep,
Just saying,
yep.
that's a storage unit. I just looked it up in the damn thing.
Okay, that's what I'm saying though. Like, maybe they returned the Penske and then rented a U-Haul.
Maybe.
Maybe. Two old crows? I don't know. It depends on how many beers I had before I went into the Denny's. Just saying. I might think I'm at IHOP hopping all over the table.
Right.
I totally get what you mean though. I mean, if you eat at Denny's, you don't say you ate at the IHOP. Mama,
Yeah.
can you can you remember where you're at on this live and then do a street view of the storage? That's what Two Old Crows is asking.
We're at the 1 hour and 2 second mark. You said
One
street view.
hour, 1 hour
Yeah.
and 2 second mark.
What did I say
How
the
do we
name of it was?
mini storage? Yes, he's mentioned the car that he was in.
You don't say there's a Bernard mini storage too?
Yes! Oh my god, I forgot to talk about that this morning. Oh shit, when
Wait,
we were talking.
so we found the cemetery, and now we done seen this damn storage unit. Oh, you know I'm finna dig on this one to see if this is connected to the property that he's connected to at 125. You know I'm gonna look. Okay. He said the one with the fence around it, didn't he? Do you remember the name of the storage unit, Starlight? I found this one. It'll pop up in a minute. Not daggum dogs. That's Menards.
Mama,
This, huh?
the part that Two Old Crows was wanting you to replay when you came back, was the part where he talks about Kayla.
And I don't even remember what mark that was.
I don't either. That's when we first started this live. I said go back like 5 or 10 minutes,
Right.
but I can't even. Look, man, I was up all night watching VP sleep. Okay, Mama.
I'm listening to you.
Okay, so I was up all night watching VP sleep, and I kept hopping between her stream and other people's streams. So, not just the ex-boyfriend and his new girlfriend streams, but the dude that they were with yesterday, I found his channel, and from his channel, I found all of their channels in the middle of the night. So I was just hopping back and forth between everybody's channels, like pretty much watching them all sleep.
Hi, Erica.
Blah 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 blah.
That's the one that's got pictures and stuff.
Okay.
Okay, we ready?
Yep.
You feeling better, Erica?
Storage unit.
Where were you going to get jobs? Were you just looking for jobs once you got there, or were you already committed to a job?
Jeffy actually transferred from up here. Jeffy was in the process of transferring from up here to down there. And Kayla was in the
Transferring
process
to where?
of I'm sorry, what was
Transferring
I thought so too, Oak Crow.
to where in his job? What is the job's name? I mean, the company. You don't have to give the company name. Give us an idea.
I'm not trying to be an asshole. I just don't know if he wants me to let everybody know where he works. That's all.
No, I understand that. I'm sorry I said that. But
You know,
the basic type of work you were going to be doing, what was that going to be? And did you guys also?
Oh, I didn't have any. I didn't have at that moment. I didn't have any plans of doing anything but spending time with my son and my daughter, of course.
So you weren't coming to work. You were just going to come to live here.
I was coming down just to spend time with my son and you know, let him get to know his little sister and his stepsister, and then whatever went from there went from there.
No, you didn't get to spend time with him though, right? You went right.
I only spent maybe an hour.
How long have you known the Wells? Did you just meet them the day that you came to Tennessee?
Yes, I met them the same day I came down.
And that's the day that Jose.
Oh shit. What did I do, Mama?
Nothing.
Where did the video go?
Right there.
Thank you.
Yep. And to clarify, excuse me.
So you.
I'm sorry. I see you. I'm confused.
You didn't come to Tennessee to work, am I correct?
At that time, no. I came down to spend as much time with my son as plausible, but I was in the process of sussing out the warehouse work because I am a warehouse worker.
Okay, so I still again want to know what kind of warehouse work does he know how to do? I am not going to hold my breath. I'm waiting on an answer.
None, because he's a felon.
Right.
So that's the type of work you were going to do.
Yes.
If you got a job.
Yes, I do warehouse work. Nothing wrong with that. Pays bills.
Yeah, no. I never have a problem with anyone working as long as they're working and they can.
I'm sorry. I have a what in my family?
Are you talking to me?
No, I was reading what ICU said. Andrew, please answer. What is the meaning of a triangle within a what? Triangle within a triangle. Where have you seen that? If that's on one of my short videos, guys, I got all that off of YouTube images. I turned off safe search. I'm not really a Satanist. people were saying I were back when I first came out in January, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna run with it. It's like you can't. I mean, I can only tell people
No,
so much that
he's
I'm not a
not
Satanist,
really a
and
Satanist. He seems how he, you know, cursed me with the God of protection. Not really a Satanist, dude. Learn your facts.
I had to sneeze.
Do you feel that making the choice to run with it was one of many bad decisions, Andrew?
possibly.
Possibly my ass. Oh my god. How dumb is dumb? I
No, we're
can't
not
believe.
still here. We're back
I
here.
mean, I was just
Oh shit, I'm touching buttons.
Ew, why'd you have to bring
running
that
with
up
it. I
I
wasn't
mean,
close?
you
gonna
know,
fight with
I wasn't trying to. I just said I touched the button. I was laughing so hard. Oh my god. Okay. Y'all, credits again go to Purple. I don't see how she done it. She's got patience, I'm saying.
them
girl
over it.
missing. There's a little girl missing, and you want to make it sound like you're a Satanist, even if you're not. That's a bad decision. Don't you agree?
Oh yeah, I have to agree. It wasn't exactly the smartest idea to just run with it, but it was so much easier than fighting. How would you know
Yes.
that? I mean, I don't know him. I know a lot of people, but I don't know him. What makes you think I know this person? Just because we share the last name don't mean we share the same bloodline. That's like telling me that the Hills that died on Oak Island is related to me. As much as I wish that'd be awesome, but there's no guarantees that's true.
So, can you please name the adults that came with you from New York?
Me, my old lady, I'm not gonna give out her names.
That's fine.
Jeffy, the other two drivers, Karen and Gordon, and Jose and Kayla. Last name will not be given.
I don't
Sorry.
want her names. I just want
Okay,
the
okay,
Yeah.
okay. Pause that. Shut up, dude. Ain't nobody asked you to do nothing. Nobody wants to hear the peanuts from the Titan.
From the peanut gallery.
So, I have a question. He just said, me, my wife, I'm not going to name her, Jeffy, his girlfriend,
Uh-huh.
two drivers, and Karen and Gordon.
Yep.
So, are Karen and Gordon not the two drivers, or are they to the two drivers?
I don't know. It just depends on what day you're asking Andrew.
I'm confused with what he's just said there. Did he say two drivers and then name them, or was it the two
Yes.
drivers and Karen and Gordon? Just come back like 4 seconds. I need to rehear what he just said. And yes, he said January. He started his channel January of 2022 about the Summer Wells case.
Jeff had a woman imagination. Well, apparently he's got kids too, Ericon.
Yeah, Ericon, according to Andrew, he not only had a girlfriend but had 4 kids. And
Yeah,
the
he
pictures of
quick.
the pictures of Jeffy's children that I've ever seen are, little chihuahuas. So I really wouldn't count those kids. Women, woman, whatever. Jeff had a hand, man. Jeff had a hand.
sound like you're a Satanist, even if you're not. That's a bad decision. Don't you agree?
Oh yeah, I have to agree. It wasn't exactly the smartest idea to just run with it, but it was so much easier than fighting. How would you know that? I mean, I don't know him. I know a lot of people, but I don't know him. What makes you think I know this person? Just because we share the last name don't mean we share the same bloodline. It's like telling me that the Hilts that died on Oak Island is related to me. As much as I wish that'd be awesome, but there's no guarantees that's true.
So, can you please?
He had kids. Wow, that's new to me. Oh yeah, that was in the last one. You had called, I believe, right after he said something about it. You had called in the middle of the live or something. I can't remember exactly what one in that live it was. Us fat guys don't stand a chance to have kids or finding real women. Gold diggers and users are everywhere.
Yeah, and I almost said something, but then I was muted. Thank goodness I was muted for that comment that was coming out my mouth.
I'm glad you weren't muted then.
I'm glad I was muted. Let's just say.
And Ericon, that's a lie. You're not that. You need to stop on that one. And not all women are gold diggers. Once
Okay,
you get
not a
hooked on
drama.
it.
Not a drama says so. That's not his brother. Who?
Which
Which
one?
one?
Nada.
Ericon is his real brother.
Ericon is his blood brother. Jeffy is Jeffy. He's not a brother.
Jeffy's Jeffy. He ain't nothing. And the one they're questioning him about in the chat right now is Andrew's brother, but not Ericon's brother. It's Andrew's half brother.
Oh, Joshua?
Yeah, Joshua.
Joshua. Not Joshua.
Yes, Joshua is Andrew's half brother,
Yes, that's a half brother.
but not Ericon's. Don't get it twisted. Ericon has no RSOs as family.
Nope. Is Joseph Hiltz H's brother too? Ain't that the brother-in-law? No, that's not. That's something to take it up. You'll make me think.
Yes,
I
we're all half of one asshole. Yes, yes, you are. You are all half of one asshole.
He pretends not to know anybody. Missy, I don't remember if he's half brother or if he's real. Or if he's a cousin.
Could be a cousin.
Because I know he's got a cousin that's an RSO, but his name's Chad. Yeah, there's a Joseph Hills. I done showed him. Right underneath Joshua. They on the same page.
Please name the adults that came with you from New York.
And Andrew knew it.
Me, my old lady. I'm not gonna give out her names.
That's fine.
Jeffy, the other two drivers, Karen and Gordon.
Yeah, Missy. It's from New York.
And Jose and Kayla. Last names will not be given.
I don't
Sorry.
want last names. I just wanted to get an idea.
Yeah.
I think I'm blocked from your channel, Andrew.
There's
probably a good chance because I probably haven't been nice in the past.
Are you still under this name here?
Yes.
All right, give me 1 second. I always have my studio loaded on.
And I may not be. I don't know, but I think I may be blocked.
I have a lot of people blocked, in all honesty.
I understand that.
Because in the beginning it was.
Hey,
I
Mama.
wasn't gonna deal with all the haters.
While you
Yeah.
have this pause, and he's talking about having a lot of people blocked, right? Somebody came in earlier and asked about his first channel being taken down.
What?
Somebody came in earlier and asked about Andrew's channel being taken down, and I said, "Yep, that was me. I was one of those mods," and I tried to explain to
Oh, the
them
very
what
first one.
happened.
Oh, I thought you were
Huh?
talking about right now. I thought you were talking
Yeah,
about
no,
now.
no, the very first time.
Yeah, that was us.
And
Yeah.
I was explaining that somebody was coming in and porn bombing him in the live chat, and we were trying to remove it, and every time we
Yeah.
removed it, it was marking it down as he was showing pornography, and it removed his whole channel.
Yeah. That one was a total accident.
Total accident, but if I could do it
We got
again.
blamed for it. We got blamed for it. I mean, we did do it, but we were trying to block the porn. Like, legit, 100%. We were trying to block it. And with so many reports, it was mass reporting on it.
Okay, Ericon, if you still have my number, you're more than welcome to reach out. Like, seriously. I don't have your new number, but if you still have my number, you're more than welcome to reach out.
Yeah, everybody in the world's got mine, so.
I mean, shit, just ask your brother for it. He's got it. If
Yeah.
not, he's got a live up there with it on it.
Gatorade, and then I
Yes, he says yes. I asked about his first shot. She says yeah. That was us. It was an accidental takedown, but yeah. Now the second one, they did that on their own.
fell into the garbage, and I got wrapped up in the Benny Ernie bull crap.
Now, if you look at the chat, I imagine that ICU has some pretty good questions that she would like answered.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to keep up with that too. I'll go through and find you, see if you are. I mean, you don't seem like that bad of a woman.
No, I'm not. I'm not out to get you or anything. I just want to find Summer,
I
and
separate
that's it.
Jeffy for responsible for grown men, their wives, girlfriends, children's. Jeff is either very responsible or no, he's not a ringleader to anything. No, Jeffy is just wanted out of Gloversville, New York at the time, and we all wanted to go.
Did you say wanted or just wanted? Like, probably just wanted to move.
He actually invited us to go with him
He was dumb.
because we've always talked about just leaving
John
state
Davis.
and not coming back, but
How are you doing tonight? Welcome. Yeah, I think so. I do believe. Wasn't there 2 channels that he had that was taken? Or was it just that one? Because he done had so many. He changes his names like he changes underwear.
Oh my. Okay, so he only had that one original channel, and when we had that channel taken by accident is when he started his second channel. But then they gave him back his original channel, and that's how he has 2 channels now.
Okay. Because he changes the name of them all the time.
John Davis. Good evening, sir. Hope you and your wife are having a blessed night.
Two old crows that we don't know.
I have a question for John Davis because he's in your chat.
Okay.
Do we have your permission to go over Andrew's? Oh, I hope I'm not echoing. Okay. Because John Davis is in the chat, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any way we can have permission to share your interview with Andrew that you did?
Oh, yeah. That would be
Okay, so
awesome.
John, I'm Ghost, by the way, Andrew's mod. And the reason why I'm asking is because I'm literally collecting Andrew's little interviews that he did within the first 3-4 months of him having a channel concerning the case. I'm trying to collect all the little interviews that he did around the different creators, and I'm comparing notes on the trip to Tennessee. Is it a Penske truck? Is it a U-Haul? Was it a house? Was it an apartment? I'm just comparing what literally came out of his mouth himself. Not what other people said, but what he
Mm-hmm.
said. But yeah, I thought it was really awesome that John come in here because now I can ask
Oh,
him.
yeah. He don't come in very often, but he comes in. I think he's cool.
I like him and his wife. His wife, I love her. The whole aura around her, she's just got such a great personality.
Yes, she's so pretty, too.
He says he's got a couple, we can use anything. We will make sure that you have credits and we drop
Yes.
your links and everything like that. We definitely will give you the respect of doing your job and what you did. We just want to recap it.
Yeah.
Massey, I don't know. Was it 5 kids, 6 kids, 7 kids, 8 kids? Nah, I don't know. The number keeps changing.
Yeah. How's Zeke, Mr. John? Is he doing okay? I love that ferret. He's so pretty.
Messy says, I won't time you out if you're nice.
That's her buddy. Any state park in Pennsylvania, very good coast. Good. I'm glad Zeke's good. Erica wants to know any state parks in Pennsylvania that are good ghosts.
Uh, actually, so I just been camping in the Bald Eagle State Park, and I actually found some really, really nice sites, Ericon, that are like off the grid. They're not at regular campsites or anything like that. They're called what are they called? Off-road campsite, pretty much. But we had just recently been staying at a couple of them. The one that I was just recently at, I sent pictures of me putting the hot tent up and the wood stove inside and cooking lentils and ham inside the tent on the wood stove. I always send Mama Bear pictures of the weird stuff I do. But
Yes.
yes, there's some really, really nice state parks. But Ericon, why are you looking for a state park? You're closer to the national parks than you are state parks. And if you go national, you can stay like up to 2 weeks at a time and get permit after permit after permit to be in the national. I would go national park before I'd go state park, dude. All day long go national before you go state. Yeah, I have no idea how John got such a pretty woman, but his wife just has such a pleasant aura around her. She is just bubbly. I like her.
I think they're both really nice. I sit on the outside a lot. Sometimes I go in and say hi. But like I said, I quit going into a lot of people's chats because people tend to follow and start crap. And other people don't need it.
You see, Ericon, that's why I'm saying you should go to nationals instead of going to state. It'll be so much easier to go off grid in the national than it is in the state.
Oh, wow. I know she ain't messing with Miss Brandy. Mhm. Okay, so I'll check it out in a few minutes. All right, so we ready?
Always had our ducks in a row, but make sure we had our ducks in a row with as best as we could before we did it. And it just come around to where it was a chance in the dark, and we ran with it. I just have one. Where did you? I met Candace and the grandmother, and I don't remember which of the children, but I know she had a couple children with her. In the truck.
Okay. Two lies within one sentence. First, it was a car. Okay. And you supposedly met True in summer, right along with Hunter. Okay. Her your baby mom. You know, Teletubby over you. That one.
At the dollar store first, and then again at the U-Haul, at the storage unit.
Damn, why does he keep saying the U-Haul? That's 3 times now. Hmm.
So you took your items and put them in storage there in Tennessee, and then left them and went back to New York.
No. We took our stuff from the storage unit, put it back in the truck
Oh.
because we got the storage unit first. Because it was as soon as we got down there, like literally as soon as we got into Tennessee, we got the notification that the house was something happened with the house, and then we spent most of the day looking for hotels because brother Jeff was looking for other homes that could accommodate, and there was at least a 3-day waiting on it, and we were just trying to find somewhere to go, a hotel or a motel for at least 3 days so we can go to the new place.
Yeah.
But given NASCAR was in Bristol, Tennessee.
Did he really? What time frame did he give? They were there.
Okay, Ericon says so. PA made is as a state. Why don't West Pennsylvania? I have no idea. Oh yes, Lisa B. That's exactly what I've been saying. That's why I want to collect his first interviews on YouTube within the first 3-4 months that he was on YouTube, talking about the case, and just compare what he said then compared to what he has to say now. And I think it should be done with everyone involved.
My number lock button, there it is. Okay, so that time frame doesn't match. Okay.
See,
Yep.
everything was either weak.
Oh, I was answering Too Old Crow. Yes, according to him in this interview, which was done March of 2022, it was a 3-day wait, and they couldn't wait the 3 days. That's why they had to turn around.
Mhm.
82 out of our price range or book.
So did they ever go to the race or not?
No.
Okay.
How much was this house that you were getting supposed to cost?
I don't know. I didn't ask for any.
Oh, he didn't want you to
specifics.
help pay for that house?
All I know is he said that he had one. It would be paid up for a few months. I should give us that would give me. He looked at me and said, "Give me some time to hang out with Hunter and to find suitable work." And I said, "All right, that works for me."
All right. I see you really would like for you to answer her questions. I'm going to.
I am I'm way too far up, chat, because I didn't.
Well,
see
maybe
it.
scroll down and find her questions. Maybe.
She says, well, maybe scroll down and find your questions. That's funny as hell.
Purple Knight can bring them up again. I don't know how to do that, so I'm just
a sorry,
everyday girl.
Listen, I even have this issue in my own chat. It's hard to keep up at times when I'm talking.
Okay, well, find ICU's questions and let's answer them.
I see you. Chasing truth is
Dude,
avoiding.
shut up.
Chasing truth. I'm not avoiding questions. I'm really not trying to. Joshua is not a brother, cousin, or nephew.
You look, y'all know what the picture is.
I don't even know who that is. That was the last one I seen of hers that I see at the second.
Well, find another one.
How can you make faults?
That lady's funny as shit. We'll find another one.
I am, like I said, I don't have anybody in my family that I know of that is one. Like I said, that I know of, so I have nothing. So, but saying two people with the same last name are related is, these days is kind of far-fetched. I don't.
Right, that's a lie.
Honestly, no. Wait, why did he move things in the storage? If we moved things in the storage because we were trying to find something else, and then also it was easier to look for a hotel that way, and we weren't just driving around the U-Haul burning gas.
So you parked the U-Haul?
We personally left the U-Haul for right there, and then drove around, and then drove across the street to find well, not really across the street, but down around the road to find a hotel or something we could get into.
And you didn't find a hotel, and so
No.
then you just decided we'll just go back.
Yeah. I am 1 second. My daughter needs something.
Purple, thank you for letting me come up, girl.
Oh, you're welcome. The link is for anybody that wants to grab it and come up and, as long as they're respectful and show their face behind scenes, anybody can grab the link.
I see you. You should come up.
There you go,
That's days are done. Andrew, do you really want? Yes, she deserves to be found and brought home. In all honesty.
Do you want to leave your camera on or you want to turn it off, love?
Oh my lord, did it go off? It should be back on. Oh, it's actually you.
No, I'm not ICU.
Oh.
I'm chasing trees. I met you on my panel the other day.
Too many people.
Hello,
There's a lot
Tracy.
of people. How are you guys?
We're doing well.
Good. I was so late coming in, so Andrew probably answered these questions, but I have some questions. Do you mind answering them, Andrew?
What?
I'm going to be right back, guys.
Okay. So the house was not
Did y'all see that? He's a cool dude. He blew smoke cloud.
ready. What house was it? Where was it? And did you guys sign paperwork to move into the house?
My brother handled all that. All I knew, it was a house in town in Kingsport itself, and he didn't get the notification that the people that were there refused to leave until after we got down there.
Bullshit. Y'all wouldn't be sending no money at all with people living in the house first and foremost. Boy, that story has changed so many times on this house. OMG.
1 second. My daughter's at the door.
Okay.
He had to go get his story right. Hang on. He's coming back.
It's very disturbing that whenever he clicks off, I get to look at Aircon. But when he clicks back on, I have to look at him like, ugh. Unreal, man. I'm gonna puke. Can't we just continue to look at Aircon?
Oh my god. Oh my god, funny. I say bullshit. You never unload furniture and reload it. That's right. That's what we're saying. Oh shit. I forgot to unmute.
I'm sure mine will hear me on the phone and come down here in just 1 second.
Oh,
So did you guys put stuff in storage or did you not put stuff in storage?
We put our stuff in storage, yes.
In Tennessee.
Yes.
So how
I
long were you
believe
guys
that's one
down
of the
there?
items he's looking for, is the receipt for that.
Okay. So how long were you guys there?
We were there probably about 8 hours, if that.
So you guys unloaded, and then what happened? You unloaded at the storage company, and then what did
Then
that
we went
day
to go
look
look for a hotel or a motel to stay at because Jeff had a beeline on another place, but it was a 3-day wait. So we were just gonna go to a hotel or a motel for that 3 days and then go over to the house.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that house fell through too?
No, we just didn't have anywhere to stay for that 3 days, given NASCAR was in Bristol and all the hotels were either taken or their prices went.
So why didn't they stay at Allison's or take Allison up on hers and Candace's offer instead of driving all that way back? I mean, Jose thought it was good enough to take up that offer. Oh man, I don't know. I'm just saying, all them kids.
Went out.
Okay, because it sounds like a whole plan. You guys are all going to move down there. So why not just split up and half you guys stay with Allie and the others stay with Candace?
See?
Because Jose was allowed to stay with Candace.
Uh-uh.
Mm-mm.
Uh-uh.
Why did you not
Not
want
a-
to stay with Candace? You said you've never been to her house. You knew nothing about her.
Because she reminds me of somebody I knew up here, and that was an instant no.
Okay.
That's funny.
Yeah,
Now,
see,
was
that
all
was the
your
one
furniture?
problem. That was the only issue I ever had with Candace. Is that up until the case came out, and then more stuff in the dark, more stuff that was hidden started to come out. So up until this last 9 months or so, the only problem I ever had
I'll
with
be right
Candace
back.
is she reminded me of somebody I knew up here. What do you need, honey? Grab the stool that you always use. All right, so grab a chair. Grab a chair. The salt is in the drawers by the cupboard by the bathroom. If it's not right there at the edge, we're out.
So he can get up to do everything else, but can't go grab that salt.
I think we're out because I think I use it to salt the driveway. So you're gonna have to suck it up with no salt. Sorry. I know, but go on.
Get a bag of salt.
Take Stormy and go.
We like salt foods, fries.
All right. Shh, now go, please. I'm asking nicely. Please go. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's okay. Kids come first.
Oh yeah.
Andrew,
Okay, so you guys got the storage and then you just.
He exploited. A lot of folks believe his lies. I think it's funny as shit.
Oh, go ahead.
Yes,
I'm sorry,
Ericon.
Jesse. You go ahead, honey.
Ericon is right. Was funny hearing Hunter's woman pick on him, though. That was about a week ago. That was funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's fine. I was just
I
wondering
just
about the
wanted to know
storage.
why
That
you.
part was kind of confusing.
It wasn't my money. I go by what I was told.
Let me ask you, why did you, in the beginning, please clarify completely why you would say that Jose knew nothing about Summer, that didn't even know she was missing, and then he was in the Philippines and Alaska and
Because I went by word of
BFD.
mouth. I went by word of mouth, and I was told he had no clue about the case, and that he did make it to the Philippines.
Who told
After
Who
you?
told you
last-
that,
Who
Andrew?
told you that, Andrew?
Jeffy.
Jeffy hasn't spoken to him. He said.
Exactly. Yeah, Jeffy said he hasn't spoken to him since he left Tennessee.
Exactly.
So why
But
did
So why would
somebody else
Jeffy tell you
has.
that?
No, somebody else has.
Who?
If only I wasn't muted the way I just laughed out loud right there. But
I'm gonna
Jeffy,
read
but
something.
but you didn't speak to Jeffy. But Jeffy said.
Are we sure he even knows who Jeffy is at this point? Are we sure he even knows who he is?
I don't know. Pathological narcissistic liar. Yes, Ericon. Yes, he does. Who has to buy food out of pocket? I don't know anybody involved that got to buy food out of pocket. Yeah, that's what I'm asking Ericon too. When did he have to buy food out of pocket? I ain't never known him have to pay cash for food.
Nope.
Why? Because he begged for a soda one day or something? Nah, man. Oh, 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 oh. He said it on a live a week or so ago, talking about not getting food stamps because wifey makes too much. I don't know, that's what he said. It made me laugh out of pocket. No, he said those words. Christmas gifts and money. Food out of pocket? He supposedly can't buy a soda but can afford International Delight Creamer for his coffee. He gets help from the state. She's the only one with income, and they are a family of four. They would qualify for SNAP. I have a video made where he is eBay again. If true, then we find owner, we find this so-called house. All I gotta say is, why do you think it's a family of four? He said out his own mouth that he doesn't even register at that address.
He said out his own mouth, you can't identify him. You don't know where he's at. Nobody knows him. Nothing's tied to him. So we
So
all know that means it's
I,
everything's
I
play.
believe that they might have lost benefits for a family of three because the wife was making too much money, but I don't think the one lost his.
Hey Jessica, that's funny. I mean, hell, I don't even think he knows who he is anymore. I mean, I
Dude,
think he got lost.
there's so many Jessicas in here right now, you don't even know about the two sitting in the back.
What? Y'all stop. There's too many. Okay, we're gonna start numbering 1, 2,
Uh,
3, 4.
okay, there's me, Messy Jessie, Jessica Davis, and I know of two that are hiding in the bushes.
Oh wow. Well, hi, Jessica.
There's a whole bunch of Jessicas in here tonight.
Why is he hiding? We don't know yet. Just you don't know.
Probably. They probably do buy food out of pocket. I mean, like, come on.
Yeah.
They do. They eat a lot. Why is he hiding? Good question. But
Or
he
what is
said
he
it out of
hiding
his
from?
own mouth that he's not registered there.
Hey, Suzette.
Amen, Ericon. You are 100% facts there.
What I miss? What I miss? Let me tell you something. The day I was approved for SSI, December 28th, 21, Andrew and my stepfather have been doing everything imaginable to get eligible for it. We know. Aw.
Definite. Ever since Ericon got approved, Andrew has been on that. I'm disabled.
Mm-hmm.
But he's a warehouse worker. How did he become disabled?
How does he go roofing? I want to know.
Shit,
Why you
man.
putting that screen door up that got stolen?
I tried to get up there to put that seal coat shit on my roof this summer all by myself. Yeah, we all know how that ended up.
Yes,
All
we
but
do.
like, it didn't end up, let me tell you. I couldn't do it.
Poison oak and all that other crap. She was swollen from head to toe.
Oh man, I was swollen from head
Eyeballs.
to toe. I spent 2 days in the emergency room. It was a blessing. Oh, I don't know what I hit. Sorry.
My boy ain't no damn warehouse worker. Where's he working at? The excuse factory? I mean, shit, he's the CEO. That boy can make them. And if he had SSI, he wouldn't be satisfied with that either.
Jose's Filipino girlfriend, lady friend. I don't know what the hell they are anymore. But they kept in close contact. He was
Who kept in
from what
close
her
contact?
side of the story is, he was stalking her, but I'm not too sure about all that. I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, he did, like I said, he was talking with her nonstop, day in and day out when he was up here. So I don't know what happened.
Who was talking to her nonstop?
Jose was talking to her nonstop, video calls, whole 9, day in and day out.
And so
And
he
I'm
was
not
that
gonna,
telling
before
Jeff
or
everything he
after?
was saying?
he was talking to her while he was up here in New York with us. He was talking to the woman in the Philippines, day in and day out up here. And then I don't know what happened.
Was this
I
before
mean,
or after you went to Tennessee?
This is all before he was talking to the Filipino woman before we went to Tennessee. Like every time I go and try to talk to him, he was always on the phone with her.
Okay, but after Tennessee,
After Tennessee, I'm not sure what happened. If they kept in contact or not, I'm not sure. But
so
from
the
what she's
Filipino
saying, they did.
the Filipino girlfriend told Jeff, who told you
Yep.
that Jose knew nothing about Summer.
No, I was told he was off grid. It was difficult to talk to him, and that that he shouldn't have any idea what's going on. So I took it as Jose had no clue of what the hell was going on. Because if you're off grid, to me, when somebody says they're off grid, that's no internet, no TV, no nothing. So I took it as, okay, well then he must not know anything. And if he's off grid, leave him in peace. You know
So
what I mean?
basically, you just assumed.
Wow. Not a drama, Nana. You just made me. I don't even know. Your comment says his pre-stroke doesn't qualify him? Of course it doesn't qualify him. He's got 5 kids. There wasn't any pre-stroke or pull or anything. I mean, do you really think that man had a stroke?
No.
Day in and day out, sitting live on YouTube, do you really think that he even had symptoms of a pre-stroke? Yes, he did say that. He definitely did say he doesn't want SSI because other people deserve it more. You know, like
Yep.
people that actually are disabled. Yeah, well, Ericon, there ain't no reason at all that you shouldn't be getting it. You definitely are issued.
Two old crows. Andrew's gonna be going off grid in that sale.
Assumed that he didn't know.
Well, I mean, that's what off grid means, right? No internet, no TV, no electronics, no nothing. I mean,
That's what it means. You're right.
so when I was told he was off grid, it was like, oh, so he doesn't know shit then. Good. Let's keep it that way. Let's keep him out of this.
All right, let Chasing ask you a question. I think she's got some
Go
questions.
ahead, Chase.
So, do you find it at all odd that he went off grid right after leaving Tennessee, doesn't talk to you guys even though he's known you for years, and then pops back up the week Summer went missing?
Is it confirmed he was there the week she went MIA?
No, I said he popped back up. He
Yeah,
said that he called his son, left a voicemail. His son called him back and said, "Dad, the FBI's here." The FBI contacted them 8 days after Summer went missing. So he had
I
just
think that is kind of
came
odd.
back up.
I think
It
that
is
is kind of
kinda
odd,
odd.
and I think I'm gonna find out whether or not that's true.
That's his words. I don't know how true it is.
Well, no, I'm not trying to make him out to be a liar. I just want him to, like I said earlier, I just want him to not exaggerate or lie about small shit because he has insight of that house that none of us has, and if he's lying about the small shit, that's gonna discredit every little thing he's saying about that house. And
Yep, you most definitely can in prison nowadays. You get tablets. You rent them from the jail. Yep, you most definitely do get locked up nowadays and get the luxuries of the Wi-Fi. Oh no, the dog took my vape again.
what's going on, and I don't want that for
Right.
him.
Right.
I mean, I honestly believe in that short time he was there, he's seen a lot of disgusting shit. But for
Possibly.
him to sit there and lie about when he got there and everything else, that kind of discredits himself about what's going on inside that home.
Well, there's a lot to discredit him because Jeffy said he had never spoke to Jose again after Tennessee.
Yep.
So why would he mail him his phone?
That's what I don't know either. I know Jose owed him a bit of money, and Jeff received the money, and that
Okay.
What's up, Mama? I'm not sure why she paused it or where she went. I'm walking around the house looking for my magical vape that's always disappearing.
I was actually talking to y'all and I was muted. Yes, I pulled a you. So, Jose owed Jeffy money, and Jose paid the money because Andrew knows that he paid it, right? So, what the hell did Jose owe Jeffy money for? Because Andrew says it's a large amount. How big of an amount?
What did you just say?
About the money.
What about the money? I didn't hear you.
Okay, Andrew said
Andrew said
Jose,
Jose owed Jeffy a large amount of money.
yes.
Yes.
Why was the reason that he owed that kind of money, and how does Andrew know for a fact that Jeffy got that money back?
I don't know. But I think Dudley might have told us something about that in an interview once upon a time.
And is that the $20,000 that's in question? Okay. I ain't never seen this one. I want to know what Jeffy's job is, because that man rolling in some money.
It had an Alaska address on the package, and Jeff still confused on why the phone was sent. Because I don't even know why.
about that phone being sent. I don't know. I don't know Jeff, so I don't know whether I can believe him or not.
You told us that Jose was a pretty solid dude, like he was a good dude. Then
Yeah.
Jose did the interview, though. He did
No,
those
because
interviews.
things have been coming to me because the mother of his grandson got a hold of me about some things, and that's since Jose's come to all over YouTube, and she's fallen across it herself, and she was getting a hold of me, telling me things, and I'm like, this doesn't sound like the man I know, and I
Okay.
told her that. But apparently, before I knew him, he was a totally different person.
Okay, because the impression that I got when I was up on the live with you and Jeff was that he might possibly be okay with younger females, if there's grass on the field, concerning things.
Due to that
Very
comment,
concerning things.
due to that comment that he made to Jeff, and then me asking him, because I was been told that there was some pretty odd messages between him and him and a teenager. I don't want to say her name, and that's why I asked him if he believed Jose would do that. And then so when he said straight up, well, Jose did make this comment at one point in time.
Okay, wait a minute. Did that really just come out his mouth? About Jose having conversations with another teenager? He doesn't want to mention her name? So he knew about that shit?
I told you so. Oh, you better go hit Joe Blunt.
My vape's dead. I can't find my battery pen.
I tried to tell you. I just didn't know where it was. He said it more than once.
You know I'm going to be calling her tonight, right?
Do what you do. You ready?
So it's perplexed on why that comment was made, and now
Yep. Ghost just realized that, and so did I.
however long after that comment's made, is it confirmed he was there the week she went MIA?
No, I said he popped back up. He
Yeah.
said that he called his son, left a voicemail. His son called him back and said, "Dad, the FBI's here." The FBI contacted them 8 days after Summer went missing. So he had
Well, I
just
think that is kind of
came
odd.
back up.
I think
It
that
is
is kind of
kinda
odd, and I think I'm going to find out whether or not that's true.
That's his words. I don't know how true it is.
Well, no, I'm not trying to make him out to be a liar. I just want him to, like I said earlier, I just want him to not exaggerate or lie about small shit, because because he has got there and everything else, that kind of discredits himself about what's going on with inside that home.
Well, there's a lot to discredit him because Jeffy said he had never spoke to Jose again after Tennessee.
Yup.
So why would he mail him his phone?
That's what I don't know either. I know Jose owed him a bit of money, and Jeff received the money, and that
Okay.
it had an Alaska address on the package, and Jeff still confused on why the phone was sent. Because
I
I
don't
don't
even
even
know
know why.
about that phone being sent. I don't know. I don't know Jeff, so I don't know whether I can believe him or not.
You told us that Jose was a pretty solid dude. Like, he was a good dude. Then
Yeah.
Jose did the interview, though. He did
No,
those
because
interviews.
things have been coming to me because
Okay, you ready?
the mother of his
You ready?
grandson got a hold of me about some things, and that's since Jose's come to all over YouTube, and she's fallen across it herself, and she was getting a hold of me, telling me things, and I'm like, this doesn't sound like the man I know, and
What
I
kind of
told her
things?
that. But apparently, before I knew him, there was he was a totally different person.
Okay. Because the impression that I got when I was up on the live with you and Jeff was that he might possibly be okay with younger females, if there's grass on the field, concerning things,
Due to that
very
comment,
concerning things.
that he made to Jeff, and then me asking him, because I was been told that there was some pretty odd messages between him and him and a teenager. I don't want to say her name, and that's why I asked him if he believes Jose would do that. And then so when he said straight up, well, Jose did make this comment at one point in time. So it's perplexed on why that comment was made, and now, however long after that comment's made, he's sending an underage girl messages. It's confusing.
It
And
is
I'm
very
not trying to make
confusing.
him like I said, I'm not trying to make him out to be something he isn't. I'm just confused on it like everybody else, because, like I said, the Jose I know, in my heart and in my mind, I believe he would never do something like that.
Boy, you surrounded by them folks.
you have any idea whatsoever about Alaska? Because what I had written down was if Jeffy was the reference for Alaska, the texts were dated July. We don't know July 2020 or July 2021. And the Alaska job was allegedly after Tennessee. So that's July of 2021. But Jeffy said he never talked to Jose again after Tennessee. So then how could he be a reference for him? And if it was before Tennessee, then did Jose ever go to Alaska? Because he ended up in South Carolina. And then Jeffy hears that he's in the Philippines.
That's the thing. Jeff
And that was
found.
the only text that.
Yeah, I did say something to him about seeing if he can't find the initial shit, like the date on it for me. If he could find the initial date when he actually found the cannery that Jose was applied for, because Jeff helped him out with that, and they called him for a reference for Jose to work there.
Can you tell us what the day was like when you guys went down there?
It was.
So it took like 12 hours. You get there, and
It was longer than 12 hours. 12 hours is usually a minimal, and that's if you don't have kids. It was more like 18, 20 hours because we had a bunch of kids. We go for a little bit, then we have to stop. One of the kids got to use the bathroom, eat something, typical parenting things. Even though it was a very, very long trip. But no, when we got down there, it was a beautiful day, warmer than what it was up here, and it was like I said, we got down there, we all got to bump our heads on what was going to happen next, and I called Allison and told her I'd be on the phone with Allison, letting her know I was in town. So she decided to come over and try to help us find a spot for at least 3 days. And that's when Candace, the grandmother, and a couple kids in the truck showed up at the dollar store. Because she asked us where we were at, and I said, well, we're over at the dollar store at the minute. And she's like, okay. And then next thing I know, she shows up.
So you guys were down there, you arrived and went straight to the storage unit? Or at what point did you guys find out that the house that you...
Well, he found out just as we were entering the Tennessee border. So, and he texted me and told me about it. And it told.
So how far is Tennessee from the line there from Virginia to to Kingsport or wherever's that?
New York to Kingsport?
No, from the state line, right there at the state line. He said they were already in Tennessee. They had just crossed the line. So how far is the line to that dollar store in Kingsport? How many miles and how long does it take?
Exploited Innocent says, but wasn't AH trying to befriend and send an underage girl messages also? Messy says, I haven't heard that Exploited Innocence.
I'm sorry, I'm by the wrong type of people. It's coincidental for being associated with, yeah.
Mama.
Yeah.
You know what Exploited and Messy are talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think maybe you should inform Messy on that.
Yeah. That's when he was in the with me, Ghost, and some other mods were in a group chat, and my daughter came in. She had just turned 18. She had a tank top t-shirt on. She had just woke up. She was on her phone, laying down. He tried to talk to her, talking about, well, he went behind my back asking about what's her Facebook, stuff like that, info, because he was going to add her as a friend and all that good shit. Yeah. This cat. It sounds like he's writing in some story. He does. Yeah. Yeah. Now you remember Missy? Thank you, Andrew. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Exploited says, I'm sorry, he's surrounded by the wrong type of people, and it's too coincidental for me to not associate the trip with something nefarious, whether it has something to do with Summer being gone or not. Exactly. Whether it has anything to do with this specific case or not, I believe it has something to do with other cases. There's just too many sickos.
told me about it, and I delivered the message to those that were in the vehicle with me, and he also said he was trying to find something else. That way we don't have to worry about nothing or turn around and come back up here. And yeah, everything else had a 3-day wait list.
Can
And
Jeff
there were no
supply
hotels.
us with an address of the house since he's the one who did everything? Can he supply a receipt for the house?
He can, but right at this moment, like I said, given there's some legals going on with that, he cannot.
What do you mean he can't tell us? I mean, can he tell us a street name?
I believe he can.
Was
He
it
can,
a
and I'll
town
ask
name?
him.
Was it in Rogersville? Was it in?
It was in Kingsport itself, because it was. He said it was close to. It was close to. It was about. The hell was his exact words?
Hold on, yeah. Hey. Yeah, hang on. Move, monkey. Hang on just a second. Alright, I gotta switch computers. Let me boot myself out of this one. I'll be back in the other one in just a minute. Okay.
Look, here I am talking to you all, talking to Mama, and yep, I'm muted. My dogs would be over here doing what they do, so. Exploited, there is way too many things happening in the same area of Tennessee. Way too many things. So we're gonna put the sour Skittles on this other battery. I think I finally have a battery that's charged. So I switched from the hot box bait, disposable bait, to these Views pods, and I do not suggest these Views pods to anybody. My dogs continue to take my bait and chew them. They never mess with any other bait. Two old crows. That man has aged so much. Actually was just going through pictures the other night, looking like, wow, he has just aged so much. Are you having fun? I'm done having dogs. Next, I'm gonna get me a bear cub, because at least a bear cub should sound like that. Oh, he is definitely aged and not gracefully. Messy, you said his voice even sounds different? What if we're not watching the real Andrew anymore? What if we're just watching an AI? What if the government has secretly picked up all these people and placed them into a FEMA camp and we're just sitting here watching AIs on YouTube? I mean, I'm just saying, a lot of crazier shit's happen. It could just be a great big conspiracy theory and we're just sitting here devoting our energy and our time to invisible AIs. 3 different Dollar Generals in Rogersville? No, it's the Dollar General in Kingsport. Dude, my dogs are headbutting me in the back, right in the middle, as they're sitting behind me doing all this goofiness. They're not vicious at all. Their tongues, maybe their tongue, that's about as vicious as you're going to get. Dude, Messy, my dog that just passed away earlier this year, Coco, he was a butthead. He would never ever let nobody take him for a walk. And the one and only time this dog has ever gone for a walk, it's because Ericon took him for a walk. He went right to Ericon. He fell completely in love with Ericon. Sorry. AI would tell the same story, not like Andrew. I don't know. You can program an AI to do anything. But yeah, you, sir, only one that could ever do anything with him. And it was crazy that he fell in love with you instantly. Kind of like the rest of the YouTubians. My dog must have been a YouTubian because everybody on YouTube falls in love with Ericon. And the 911 call from Allison, she was at the Dollar General near Lone Star Road. Okay, wait a minute. Two Old Crow says there's a video Jeff put there. I don't know anything. Now they're on the floor playing with this giant mammoth rope that they have. Just looking up at me all giggly eyed and smiley. So yeah, Two Old Crows, I am not sure what you were talking about. Mr. Ericon, why aren't you over there playing GTA? I mean, come on, I know that Grand Theft has to be more interesting than we are. Okay, Andrew did a live back in the day with Jeff up on panel with him. There is a video of that, of Jeff up on panel with Andrew. I'm not sure if Andrew's taken it down completely or if it's behind the members wall now, because a couple weeks ago he was going through his first ever videos and removing them. He was doing a whole live talking about removing them, and he was going to go over them one last time before he removed them and stuff like that. I'm not sure if it's still there or not. Oh no, you fine, you fine. Look, y'all gonna make a mess. Okay, so he has taken those videos down where he had Jeff up on the panel. They are no longer there for the public to view, but they might be on the membership. I'm not sure, and I have to do a whole bunch in order to go do all that. So yeah, I'm not sure if they're under membership or not, but they're not there for public view. Yeah, there is a video that he did though. There was a live that he did with Jeff up on panel, but it's not there now anymore. Oh yeah, he's all the time taking videos down, putting videos under members only, whatever. Jolly Life says, but Hiltz was answering the questions before Jeffy had a chance. He was putting in the narrative big time. He said he put them in the bolt. Wow. Constant Sue has it up if you go back. She's got parts of the Jeffy interview clip. Oh. What do you want to say? Hello, welcome back.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
Going nice.
Are you here with us?
Kind of, sort of here. I'm trying to make this computer work now.
Okay.
It's like being crazy.
Yep.
I'm compressing files from that when they came in. That's who knocked on the door. They came by to
I
show
know.
me how to compress my files to move them.
Wasn't that nice of them?
Yeah. So now they're all being compressed. This set of files is 13 hours.
So, Andrew removed all those videos from the very beginning with Jeffy on panel and everything like that. He did actually take all that off.
Uh-huh.
And then he also removed the Frog Hollow videos.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I guess they're under a magic bolt or something. Who knows? It's Andrew.
Okay, I cannot see chat. Oh, wait, there we go.
Dude. I'm gonna beat this dog. I'm telling you. He keeps knocking my shit over.
That's crazy. I don't understand why they gonna delete all this shit. You know? So can y'all hear me fine on this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jolly Way. Even if Jeffy were to do another interview, you're never gonna get the truth.
No. I think they've done lied so much they can't even begin to tell which part is the damn truth in it.
The most truth you're ever going to get from
It's
them
in the beginning.
I'm going to tell you what we know. We know that a whole bunch of people got into a moving truck and went to Tennessee, and they got back into the moving truck and went back to New York. That's all we know. Not a drama, dear. I wish that I could put out just half of what I have about this man. But it's kind of like, I don't know. No matter how much information I might have or Mama Bear might have, if you want to know it, just listen to Andrew because he said it all.
Right. Good night, Lisa.
Yes, night night, Lisa.
So we may have to finish this live again tomorrow
Why?
because when I switch computers, it's taking all my stuff from that one, and I can't open that one, and I don't know where I exactly stopped.
You don't remember where you stopped at now?
No,
Okay.
no. I'm like, she's gonna kill me.
Who?
You.
Nuh-uh.
You know, my clock at the bottom of the screen says 12:48 a.m.
Alright.
Yeah,
What's wrong with
Ravi.
that?
I'm wondering if Sheen and hate.
Oh my god. Mama, yes.
What?
Wow. Crash is that old.
Yeah.
He really is that old. I just thought about that. Her cat Crash. So that means Ravioli is in heat. Oh, it's a good thing that you did separate them then.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't want any of them inbred kittens.
Yeah, it was shocking. Is it that at first they said they were buying a big house, and now Hill says he actually found out it was an apartment. Whatever lies, all lies. I agree. They were up to something. Yep. Yep. So what are y'all gonna do the rest of the night? Hang out and chill?
I don't know. I have no idea what I'm gonna do the rest of the night. The dogs keep taking these vapes. I don't like that. I'll never buy these vapes again. These Vuse pods,
Uh huh.
because they keep taking the whole vape, everything. They keep chewing on the pods. They chewed the wire now. They chewed two of the freaking battery packs. I've lost like 3 pods now chewed. Not good.
Mm-mm.
And it's both of them that are doing it. It's not just the puppy. They're both going after these vapes.
Right. Messy's gonna wander the streets. I may need one of y'all's help trying to unzip this file over here on this other side because he sent it to a compressed file, and it's 510 items in that one file. All right, so do y'all want to finish this live tomorrow?
I guess we can't finish it tonight. I mean, why do you even ask us? Like, you give us a choice knowing that we can only choose one answer.
No, you can choose both. I'm just telling you it's going to be a while if you want me to pull it back up. So you're going to have to find
Well,
something to talk about or
they
listen
just
to.
sat here earlier waiting for it, so.
Okay, well, we will rock it. Hold on, woman.
You said it'll be 13 hours,
Oh,
right?
you. Huh?
Yeah. What's Messy
That's what
saying
this
about
little thingy
13 hours?
says. I don't know. Yes.
Where are you going?
Should be
It's
in
the
my.
weekend. Yeah, it's about to get loud at my house anyways.
No, I know where it's at. Okay. Yeah.
So I don't know
In my.
what's everybody want to do.
Oh no, it did not do this.
I'm
Hang on.
probably gonna go find me some homeless bums to watch on YouTube and go to bed.
Hang on, I'm gonna re-enter a password.
What are we going to do now? Well, we're gonna hang out here with Mama because she seems like she needs my company. She hasn't had enough of it yet today.
Got part of it going. Yeah, this one file is gonna take. It said 13 hours. He came a while ago. That's how he done it. That Marquez.
Yeah.
He came by. That's how he put it to where it's going to a zip file,
Okay.
and I can move it from there over to here.
Okay.
But now I'm trying to log back in everything over this side to get it to working right. How are you doing?
Cattle King, how did the cattle go today?
All right, hand cut the fucking bolts off.
What?
They're still leaking. So there has to be a crack in the tank.
Oh, cat.
Yeah, the cat really does sound like it's in heat.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking the cat was in heat yet because I keep thinking of the baby Crash being a baby. Well, no, he really is a couple months old now.
Yeah.
Dude, nobody wants to
No,
play
that's the
Call of
mama.
Duty. Yeah, I know that's the mama, but Crash is a couple months old, which would mean that she would be in heat.
Man, I don't remember my password. Hang on. Hang on a minute. I gotta grab my password from the other side so I can enter this side on my Facebook. You gotta give it a minute. You can't keep clickety, clickety, clickety. You're gonna clickety freeze.
Yes, good night, everybody that is leaving us. Mama,
Good night.
we are almost live for 2.5 hours.
Yep. I'm trying.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I was just gonna say, do you want to do this in the
There's my
morning?
Facebook. It's in here. No, it's not. That's two different words. Two different passwords. Don't know how to get to your. Hang on.
Okay, Messy, I will see you around later.
Okay, where do I go to find my Facebook password?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Are you serious? What happened to Mama? I need to go rub some vitamin E onto my skin.
Huh?
I need to go put some vitamin E oil on my skin.
Really? God. Oh my God, I just need to know what my password is.
I don't know where any of that information's located. Yeah, it's in here. And none of your cats, all your cats are fixed, so your cats can't help it.
I know it's about to drive me crazy.
Dude, I don't think Blizzard would ever be in my house if she did that. Y'all know I'm live, right? I'm not just talking to Mom on the phone. Because that's what female cats do.
Oh, see, that's funny. Yeah, I'm trying to
It's
get it,
like,
and I can't get it. Hang on.
yes, it's in here. Because that's what animals do. Well,
I'm gonna have to reset my password because I can't figure it out right now.
Mama,
Hmm.
these children. I'd rather hear your cat than them.
Come get this cat. Bring me the kids. We'll trade.
I'll meet you
Even
halfway. I'll meet you halfway.
well, let's do it in
I can put.
summertime. It's cold outside.
Ding
I hate
ding.
passwords too, and I've been trying. Little Miss figured it out the other night, and I changed it, and now it's trying to tell me it's not it. I don't remember how to go back to it.
Well, then try your old password.
And I have.
If if your new password's not it, your old password is. I don't know. Did you put your new password in, forgetting that your cap locks button was locked?
No. Fucking
Are
don't
you
send a
sure
code to
about
me.
that?
Finally gave me that option.
Huh?
It finally gave me an option to send a code to my email
Are you able to get into your email?
through my phone. But it won't
Okay.
pull my Facebook thingy. That's where I was at.
Okay, well, just curious if you had your password to your email or not.
Hmm.
Hmm?
What'd you say?
I said I was curious if you knew the password to your email or not.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have an issue, sir? Are you looking for the kitty cat that's meowing? Mama Bear,
Yes.
what is a good name for a clown? Give me your robe. Let's play. Oh, give me your toy. Ding ding. Your phone says ding ding. Ding ding.
I'm telling.
How are you not tired?
How am I not?
Tired.
I am. It's going slow.
Yeah, we're on here late at night. We're gonna end up getting a whole bunch of weirdos. Yeah, some people come into chat, right?
Mm-hmm.
They make their presence known, and then they say nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I wonder where my buddy Ericon went. He had to go take Abby outside, and then he never came back.
He's still in back?
No, he hasn't came back yet.
Hmm.
He took Abby out.
Oh no, my cat's about to drive me nuts. Like,
Was it
He can,
a
and I'll
town
ask
name?
him.
Was it in Rogersville? Was it in?
It was in Kingsport itself because it was. He said it was close to. It was close to. The hell was his words? No, it was. He said it was a mile and a half away from the place he transferred to by walk.
So did he
Now, I don't know if y'all ever seen
transfer
Jeffy.
back there with his job?
The transfer wasn't completely through because he took
So
his
he-
vacation days that time, so it had time to go through, and he didn't have to
Bullshit.
worry about missing any work.
So you all went to a house you didn't know in a town you really didn't know with
The only thing
information
I
you
knew
really
about
didn't have.
Kingsport is
Sorry.
how to get through it.
this cat will shut up. Hear it? Cattle King is back here talking to it.
Well, I have something that might fix that cat.
I do too. Open the door and let the damn thing out.
Lo chow mein. The Asian call it chamu.
Right.
I'll make everybody a
You
pot
just
of
went by the
chamu
seat of
for
your
New
pants,
Year's Eve.
basically.
Yeah, kind of a. We thought we were ducks in a row. Turned out it was a flop, and we basically just said, see what happens.
Now, what was the transfer about? Was he transferring a job or something? What was that
Yeah,
about?
he was transferring his job from here to down there. He's been working at the
Okay.
same place as long as I've known him.
So what happened with the job? That he just decided, no, since we can't find a place?
No. The transfer wasn't completely through. It was
Now
still in. It
during
was still in. It
COVID,
wasn't. It was still.
during COVID, he's transferring jobs from New York to Tennessee, and the job didn't set him up with someplace to live, somewhere secure. Like, that
Call.
confused me how your job is transferring you, but there's nothing set up by your job.
In, how do I put it? Transition.
Okay.
So if his transfer wasn't complete, I mean, I'm just really curious as to how Jeff was comfortable enough to go all the way that far from home to a job that may or may not complete its transfer to go back. I mean, I'm just really curious.
It's not the first time. Jeff is like myself. He likes to take things on a whim sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. It's not. Uh-oh. Jeff is like myself. He likes to take things on a
Purple, you
whim.
have bad.
Yep, Walmart.
Feedback.
I haven't even been paying no mind to chat. No.
Is that?
What?
I'm at
It's spinning.
myself real quick. I'm trying to figure out how to put it on subscribers only. So just keep talking.
You go into your YouTube
Yes, Purple.
studio
If you can
in the
figure that
back
out,
end.
please email me and tell me how you did it.
You go to your YouTube studio in the back end. Then you go to the live stream that we're on and click the little edit button.
Oh, okay.
On the left-hand side, you'll see custom. Nice.
Yeah.
And when you go in there, just scroll down and you'll see where you can put it on slow mode, subscribers only,
Now,
how
will I
long
have to,
they have to be.
will I have to do that on every live I do?
Yes, it's every
Oh,
live.
okay.
Yep.
So it doesn't just stay
Different
that
for
way for
everyone.
all of them?
No, unfortunately.
Well, I'm still, listen, I'm still new to this. So,
I am not new to it. It took me a long time to figure it out. So.
and in all honesty, yes, at the beginning, I wanted to protect my son, Jose, out of the spotlight. And about
But
5.
why did you want to keep that out of the spotlight, though?
Because in my mind, in my heart, the boy didn't need to be involved. It was literally almost a year before that he was even there. And to me, it seemed like it was reaching to even go back that far.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just pissed off about it. And I was like, no, just leave the man alone. Let him live his life, you know? And I still say this now. Leave the man alone. Let him live his life. I mean, I got nothing against him. I just don't like that he's lying about small shit. That's all. I don't want his story about what happened at that house to be discredited because he is lying about it because he doesn't have definitive proof about small shit.
I'm going to step down.
And
Okay,
I know how rough these streets are.
Yeah, one of the
streets
questions in the
apart.
chat was, why are we grilling you were grilling Jose. And just to be really situation, the only thing we'd heard of Jose is that he was a good guy. He may have slept with Aladdin and some goofy stuff might have happened. Nobody really thought much of that situation. But when he came out with so much information, I think we all got overall glimpse into somebody who lived there. Yes, Allie was her friend, but Jose lived in that house, confronted Dawn, was cooking, cleaning, doing errands, all of these things for them. But when the stories started to sound odd, like, well, I went off grid, I went to South Carolina, not North Carolina, I didn't want people to know, I threw my phone into an ocean, no, his phone was mailed to Jeff, you guys went down there, turned back in 8 hours, had a storage unit, left him there, and then the grass on the field comment is once we started putting the dots together, like, none of this really makes sense. So if we can clarify it and just move past it, great.
Yeah, the only thing that's confusing on my part.
His reason going home?
Okay, hold on, can I just,
sorry,
no, it's okay. I just jumped up. Good morning, Purple. Good morning, Andrew. I'm a friend of Purple's, Chasing Truth, so nice to meet you. Purple's getting quite a few people in chat, and I was hoping respectfully Chasing, if you could show Purple how to put it on subscribers only, it would help her mods regulate the chat.
Make sure all the animals have food and water. Make sure at some point tonight you both
Got a little better.
get clean clothes and take a shower. Okay? I'll be up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I want the animals have been taken care of and y'all showered. And preferably your dad gotten a hold of. So, sorry, I thought I was muted.
She's got it. It's on there now.
It's on there now?
She's got it. She found
Yeah, I figured it out.
From the time I popped up here.
I was in the background working.
No, it's good. So now I'm going to jump back down. Respectfully, thank you so much for the intermission commercial break. And I think they're great questions that Chasing is asking. Andrew's, the panelists are all very polite. So I'm going to just drop down to be in chat, and I'll be modding down there. Okay. Thank you for letting me up, Purple.
Thanks.
Okay, go ahead. I apologize for interrupting. Thank you.
I'm gonna grab
I think
more mods too.
Why don't I have mods like that?
Mods, you see?
I mean, my mods
Yeah, I have
do
the
a
best
great
mods
job.
ever.
Great job.
There's a lot of trolling.
Ever since I started going after Benny, it's been a real pain in the ass.
What made you stay on YouTube?
My chat. What made me go monetize that? What made me put up my PayPal Cash App crap is my chat. I wanted days after I said my piece. 5 days. It took me 5 days to say piece about my son and Jose. I got up there. I did what I set out to do. People were no longer talking about Jose and Hunter. I was good. I was happy. I was done. And then my chat begged me to stay. And
didn't nobody beg that boy to stay. He stayed up on his own because he figured out he can get money. He figured out it was an easy way to get money. He ain't got to go get no damn job and he ain't got to fill out no W-2s and all that good shit. Stop lying.
I did. I have people.
Do you regret staying now?
No, I don't. Honestly, I don't. And I have fun. It's good. But when you got bullies out there, it's like, I'm just done with it. I'm done with them. I'm not done with YouTube, none of that. Because right now, it's like I'm just taking a break from all the drama that's surrounding everything. I'm kind of going back on my word about not doing lives, panels for a little while, but I don't mind. Purple seems like a nice woman. Her chats is very nice, and nice channels. I don't mind coming out saying hi and whatnot. I mean, nothing wrong with that.
So you feel like we
have
a reason or no reason to be concerned about Jose, in your opinion?
In my opinion, I don't think there should be a reason to worry about Jose at all.
Where was Jose when he was off grid then?
I have no clue. From what I was told, from what I got told word of mouth, is that he never is after I found out he never made it to the Philippines, is that he stayed in Alaska. That's what I found out.
I don't know what's happening to it.
No. Well, that's what I was told. Because now I have to clarify. Most of the information I got on Jose is word of mouth information. So it's not a truth
that
nor
was
a lie,
from-
it's just word of mouth.
That was from the Philippines lady to Jeffy to you.
Yes. And the pictures that I have, that I personally have of Jose recently with a woman, I don't know the exact location where they were taken. Hang on one second. Go on, please. Go on, please. Oh, catch up. Hang on one second. I get my little one some catch up.
Yeah, I don't know if the chat has other questions, but I asked all my community post questions. I mean, it's still really weird to me that they went down there and it took a really long time. They rented a storage unit and then turned right around. I mean, I've worked in the business field for years and years. I've helped people do relocation, job transfers, all of that. I don't understand. Well, because he was with the company. So let's say it was ABC Construction. He's with them for years. They have a location in New York. He's going to move to Tennessee. That paperwork is done, ready, and put through signed before you move.
There was a issue. I know what you're talking about. You're absolutely right. Usually, if you do it, put in a transfer, it takes a little while. It takes about a week for it to fully go through. Given you have to do all the proper paperwork. There was an issue with that.
Okay.
And it's kind of weird, and it's not too far fetched. But my brother's boss did not want him leaving at all. He actually was very upset. He was leaving to the point where he was offering Jeff their manager pay just to stay.
Mm-hmm.
And didn't want to.
But you guys unpacked your homes and put them in a truck and left. Like you guys seemed determined to move to Tennessee.
Oh, yeah.
And give it up within 8 hours and say, well, that house isn't ready, and whatever.
There was,
we're gonna leave.
we were. It's not. For lack of trying, we did try. We did find other homes that would suit all of us and what we needed.
I'm waiting on that.
But there, like I said, there was that 3-day wait, and we weren't going to make the children sleep in a van or in the back of a U-Haul or any of that. That's borderline child abuse right there. And I was
Jose living with you guys when?
So riding in the back of the U-Haul ain't borderline child abuse? Just sleeping in it. Okay.
I just said the same thing and I was muted.
To make that shit make sense.
But everything else was not child abuse, just, sleeping in the back of it overnight.
Fuck. They come out of that hole, I'm telling you. Out that ground there. That's them old people.
Mm-hmm.
Jose was living with my brother Jeffy.
Now, Jose, your brother said that he had lived with him for 2 years, so he had been living with him since 2018 at that point.
Yep.
So he was not going through a horrific divorce, or he was?
From what we had been told, mind you, word of mouth, is that him and his wife broke up when their youngest child was a toddler.
How old's their youngest child now?
I think he's in his mid-20s. I'm not sure. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't have that type of information, and the one that does is currently working.
Okay, so
I'm
just
sorry.
one last question, I guess.
I'm sorry. Sorry, I can only give you what I know.
I'm just so baffled how all of this
It's all up on my channel to talk about Jose. Oh boy.
kind of concerned, because if he was up summer 7 to 8 days after she went missing, he
Why
did
did
not
it
reach
take
out
so
to
long?
you, Hunter's father. He didn't reach out to you. He didn't reach
No,
out
he
to
didn't reach
Jeff.
out to me. He didn't reach out to Jeff. Nothing. Jeff's had the same phone and same number for years. So I'm not understanding why he didn't just reach out.
So I'm very confused as to why he didn't reach out.
And he said he was hanging out with my son and whatnot. Okay, well, that he's my son, and you couldn't reach out and tell me what was up. That's my kid, bro. You're not his dad.
very concerning.
You were mother's boyfriend. You're not his father, dude. You need to step up.
He was your friend, and if Candace confided that drunken secret to him about your son, I'm very concerned to you, his friend, or Jeff. And say, and I don't know if this is true, but this is what this lady just told me.
I don't know if it's true. I don't know if anything like that's happened. The only two people that do is my son and Candace. And when my son is ready to actually speak about certain things, I will be the first one to ask his permission to sing it from here to hell.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not really fair. He's underage and it shouldn't be out there. Unfortunately, it is.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm of course concerned with that situation. But I am more concerned as to Jose knew you guys for years. He lived in your brother's house.
We're not understanding the all of a sudden disconnect either.
Right.
We're not understanding that. We're not understanding why he decided to throw us on the back burner when he was living with my brother, and I lived with my brother a few times when I was going through a rough point in my life due to my now ex-wife. So Jeffy has a good soul. He looked after me in my worst of times. So
this whole thing's so confusing,
isn't it though? I mean, I'm even sitting here watching bits and pieces of Justice for All's interview with him. It's just crazy, and I'm like, what's going on?
He was yelling about how you should have handled what went on with Hunter, and you should be down there, and you should. And I'm thinking, but you didn't tell him. He didn't find out all this until later. So you, Jose, did not tell Andrew, who's your friend, that you had this information. So how was Andrew supposed to go down there to handle this?
Okay, so
he didn't know.
Can you see me? I'm not currently looking at chat. If you give me a minute, I will.
I think he has.
Okay, so it's posted on the screen. Andrew, can you see me? And this dumbass gonna read the entire thing and then comment. Hold on, I'm not looking at chat. Let me see if I can see you.
Has a question for you. ICU has a question.
All right, ICU. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to ask. Yeah,
ICU, can you come up? I'll hop down. I'm done with my questions, I think.
Like I said, I can only give you what I know, and like I said, Jose to me seemed like an all right.
I'm waiting on my internet. It's
the guy before he stopped talking to us. He's still an all right guy to me. It's just, I just want to make sure that what he's saying to everybody, even if it's the smallest little thing, that he gets it right. So that way, the big stuff he's talking about doesn't get discredited. I won't bash Jose. I'm not like that, but I won't let him sit up there and make it out to be make his whole thing a lie because there's indiscrepancies on time and this and that about dumb shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think a lot of people believe a lot of what he had to say. But when it comes to the details, it's like, were you there 6 months or were you there 30 days? Did you really confront Dawn, or is that a lie? Because we know how Dawn is. And I think if Jose is going to the bathroom curtain saying, Summer, come out of there, and protecting her from Dawn, I just find that to be bullshit. I think Dawn would have clocked him. I don't think Dawn's going to let anybody run his house. The whole thing seems odd to me.
Oh, yeah.
He's saying all of this stuff.
It's weird.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, it's just, some of the shit he's saying is weird.
And if he truly got divorced from the wife 20 years ago, then he wasn't going through a horrific divorce. So that's because we were all saying, maybe his mental health was really bad, and you've got to have some empathy for that and feel for the man and say, okay, he probably got the dates wrong. I understand. But now we're hearing from the people closest to him, you and Jeff, that no, he was divorced 20 years ago. Well,
no, he broke up with her when his youngest son was a toddler. Divorce might have just happened. I'm not sure about all that, but from what I was told, they broke up back when his son was a toddler. So I don't know about it. Divorce going on then. I'm not sure. In all honesty, I don't know much about the whole divorce thing with him. Buckeye mama. I mean, he could have told Jose. Jose could have told Allison, and Allison not tell me because I'm really, a hot-headed person when it comes to my children.
Well, do we know when Allison found out?
About that whole situation, I'm not sure. No.
Or who told her? Like, when did she find out and who told her that this was happening? If he reported it to her while he was still in Tennessee, then...
I mean, that's a good question. I'll have to ask her when she comes up on my channel on Tuesday. I'll ask her. That's a good question.
Who told her? How did she know this?
Oh, yeah.
Because it had always been a really odd rumor since the beginning of the case. And on my own channel, I've been dispelling that. Like, no, Candace and Hunter, stop saying that. It's not appropriate. And now we hear it from Jose, and it's like...
Allison did say that title of teen. She never really grew up. So that could explain, the badness on the Facebook screenshots that's gone around YouTube 1,000 times. I mean, it could be innocent, but it still doesn't look right because a grown woman's doing this with
Says the one who spoke to underage girls all the time when he was of age.
I personally have filed reports on Candace
Okay.
myself
Why haven't they addressed them? Do you know?
because
The
the summer
No way. And I was told that the only reason why you ain't been charged because your ass ain't been caught. Just saying.
the summer case itself takes precedence over it, and as it
I mean,
stands,
get that, but do they have like one officer? Why wouldn't
no,
they take
I got this is from what I'm being told now. From what I am being told is that the summer case itself is a higher priority than the reports right now. But as soon as something comes to light about the case, you move forward and handle the report.
But what if
mine
they,
analysis.
God forbid, never find Summer? Then
That's what I'm saying.
Because this report, if in fact any of it is true, and I'm not asking if Hunter ever said that it was, I don't even want to know. But if actually assaulted in some way or whatever it is, I don't know what wording you guys are using. And they're like, well, you know, the Summer Wells case is a little more important, but as soon as we can get around to it, we will. I would be
like I said,
beside myself. Like, what?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying if you file a report, no matter if there's anything else on or not, they're gonna go look into it. Bottom line.
Of course.
But
of course.
Given that I'm up here, I can only be told so much because you can't prove who you are through a phone.
Well, you filed reports yourself, so I'm thinking,
yes,
well,
I filed
maybe
them
Alice is telling you
over
that.
the phone. And trust me, that was a pain right in the ass to prove who I was.
So unbelievable.
But from what I am told, now mind you, this is what I've been told, is that they will handle it when the Summer case comes to light. They do what they're doing with the Summers case. And that's what I've been told. Does it smell right? Does it sound right? No. I mean, that's what I've been told.
No.
Do I believe it? No. I'm just delivering the information that I've been told because I see somebody in chat is calling BS.
I'm sorry, I hit that by mistake. The dog just like overtook my phone.
My whole internet's messing up. Like I said, it's transferring. But it's trying.
Yes on that. And I don't blame them. I call it too because
Yeah, I mean,
I completely agree.
Me, but...
Blue Willow. I mean, I think it's bullshit too. But I can only, like I said, I can only do so much being a 12.5 hour ride. Well, a 12.5 hour ride and away, and I don't have $1,000 every time I want to go down there to file a report. It's very hard being up here and all this going on down there. And I'm doing everything I can that without basically, like I said, going down there every time I want to file a report when I have seen evidence and have the evidence to press a charge or what have you. And it's difficult. I mean,
is Allie the one telling you?
Huh?
Allie telling you that?
Well, Allison said that they're waiting on the case to get done. That's exactly what told me.
So before anything's gonna be done, the case has got to be finished.
And
I hope to clarify that Tuesday, maybe.
ICU, I know you're waiting for Justice for All to come in, and that's fine. I don't mind. I mean, it's all good. I ain't gonna lie to the dude. I actually like him. I actually like him. He's cool. I have nothing against him. He went out there. He did his homework. He did his thing, and I'm very proud of him. Good man. He did something that I couldn't do or any other creators could do, which is definitively find Jose. So, same from here to hell for that.
Yeah, I just really wish his story made more. I believe quite a bit about Summer's here, and you can see it. You can see it on TikTok,
Oh.
totally
You're robot.
didn't act. Am I?
Okay, so you want me to finish and uploading all this stuff so it'll stop skipping like that? What do you want me to do? Could you
Where
imagine
are
the
you at
amount?
there?
1 hour 53:28.
Okay. Yeah, there's a whole nother hour yet.
Yeah, and we still got a whole another hour and a half to go.
Yeah.
Could you imagine trying to move multiple households of people to a different state with only 2 trucks? Not even logical. Well, you got to remember they had a car this time now and a van and the U-Haul or Peninsky. That's this right here, this interview. Yes, thank you, Starlight. Please remind me tomorrow on this one. But yeah, my internet keeps messing up on this.
Yeah. It's all right. We can so pick back up tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got them a while ago, Joe. I hadn't looked at them, but yeah, I got them.
But all right. Is everybody ready to end the live altogether?
Yeah,
I'm
if you
already
want,
tucked
so my
in.
stuff will upload.
Yes, I'm already tucked in bed.
All right, we'll go turn your nighttime soap opera on so you can listen to her and go to sleep.
Yep,
Did you
yep.
go transfer?
It's transfer now. And we will catch back up tomorrow. Just look there. All right.
No, Starlight, it absolutely doesn't make no sense at all. All right. See you all in the morning.
All right. I'll see y'all after a while.
All right.
Later.